So actually an incredible relationship already between the two countries. 100,000 Ugandans living in the UAE. But for all of us here who haven't been to the beautiful part of East Africa, the Pearl of Africa, as we always hear, what do we need to know? What are the must-do tips when visiting Uganda?
So the first thing is the expectations when visiting Uganda. When people go out of the UAE or other parts of the world, the weather plays a very important role in deciding which place you're going to go to next. Uganda is blessed with tropical climate, which has, well, the temperatures between 25 and 29 degrees year-long. It's the best place in the world to be year-long. Also, they have, like you mentioned, the Lake Victoria, the second largest lake. It also is the source of the Nile, so there's a lot of attractions around that. A lot of places where the equator meets the country, so people actually visit those places. Bwindi, the impenetrable forest, as they call it, is home to the silverback gorillas, which is an absolute must-do. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and Uganda has some of the best viewings or percentages of success when viewing these beautiful creatures. That is a synopsis of what there is.
I'm going to ask you a quick thing. Now, obviously the equator passes through Uganda. Now, if anybody who's seen the natural history programs on TV and also the northern and southern hemisphere factor, it is actually true that if you're on the northern side of particularly of a road, you can actually open a bucket of water and the water will swirl one way and literally move 2 feet the other way, or 1 meter the other way, and the water goes down the hole of the plug the opposite way around. I'm not making that up, am I? It's actually true.
Yes, it is. That is exactly how it happens, and that's the reason why people go visit the equator so much. I mean, there's honestly not much to see, but it's a beautiful phenomenon.
It is just stand there all day emptying buckets of water, sustainably, of course, obviously reusing it again for your next try.
Yeah, of course, also really a popular destination for the Big Five safari as well. Lots of animals there. What are some tips for people when choosing the type of safari tour they should be looking at? Because I know, I think you've got a lot of elephants as well as gorillas. You've got buffalo, lions as well, if I'm not wrong. What are some tips that people need to be aware of? Because it's actually a very safe country, which is one of the safest parts of Africa, I believe.
Yes, it is.
What do we need to know?
So obviously we have the tree climbing lions as well in parts of Uganda. We've got the Big
That
Five.
doesn't sound very safe. Tree climbing lions. That's the first place I was going to go to.
So the lions actually get onto the trees because they've got ants that they're not very fond of, hence they're up in the trees. We've got a lot of hippo, rhinos, elephants, yes, giraffes.